It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted. Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Now goes in motion. First play looking to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Second down after that previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Gets made on the out route. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come. With the first sack of the game.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay inbounds. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. What a play by that defender. The only thing is he doesn't come back inbounds for the interception, but a great effort, and he shows his athletic ability on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
3 and 25.
Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup, this guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. They connect for 6.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Quick spin on the run. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. 2nd short, easy 1st down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up 3rd down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On the toss play, runner moving left. He finds some space. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The 1st down to 17.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play...
Touchdown, Tigers! That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Volunteers will line up to move it away.
Third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Breaks free. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. Trying to convert with the sneak. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. A great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Clemson. Great catch and run for 6.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Vols will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been critical. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid. There. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. To the air, it's Humphreys. Catch made on the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Humphreys. The receiver grabs it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That is broken up and incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert.
325.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I know ultimately it feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
4th down. No punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. Throws it to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Vols pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
691, gain a score.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Vols line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Yankee Blue.
It's now 2nd and goal.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
29
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Caught in the flat by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot He's stopped.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Humphreys. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
And looking for a big play here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Easy.
And it's a direct snap. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back, it's Humphreys. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Vols lining up here on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down.
Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Finds an open target on the left side. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
Griffin moves.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He pulls in the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
42 Spider.
Back to throw. It's Humphreys. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And tackled there by the defense. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running catch! They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
221 wing. 221 wing. Ready to go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quickly. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14.
That makes the score. Clemson, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 11, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
325.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
And they'll take over.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The ball has come to the line to run the hurry out.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Blocked by the receiver. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The balls will line up now. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Vols. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Tigers will line up to punt it away.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. We'll start at the 28. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging it, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw again. Looks left and finds his target there. And they're able to get him down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'd never count these guys out.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Humphreys. The receiver makes the catch. Well, there's the stiff arm. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Fastball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No pass. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Who makes the grab? The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Volunteers. Look out, whole different game now. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. They'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, hey, big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. The QB keeper all the way. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set, second down play here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Brings down the return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a late, deep throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught for the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's 2nd down after that completion. He keeps it on a design run. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away on the ground. Spins away from defenders. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tennessee, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Off target and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The ball has come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Works to the left, and it's complete. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
7th play of the drive coming up.
That's a first down for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.